didn't think that I would be here this quickly. Hey, it's Romania Black. Yeah, we're on the final volume of Attack on Titan, and I'm filled with this very weird feeling of wanting to read it. I've wanted to read it so quickly as soon as I was done with the anime, but then at the same time, I was like, I kind of want to savor the series itself before diving into this final volume. And again, the fact that we're getting some random thing from Isayama next April or wherever it's coming out does make me feel like there's not that sense of closure. I feel like as I'm doing the final recap, there will be a bigger sense of closure, but as I'm recording this right now, it doesn't feel done. It doesn't feel completed. It doesn't feel like it's ending. Attack on Titan in some regards feels endless because the story and themes are things that keep continuing on and on even past the story. And I think that's by design that Isayama's done that, but it just has this kind of timeless quality to it that feels, I don't know if I will necessarily, and I'll talk about this in the recap, be rereading or rewatching the series in full, but there's definitely going to be volumes that thankfully, since I have them at my disposal, there's going to be volumes I'll be able to go back and reread parts of when I'm feeling the need to. But I am excited that we're on the final volume. I couldn't wait any longer because I was just too afraid that people have been wanting to talk in the Discord and there's been people in the comments trying to say stuff, and I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and read it and see what happens. Now, based on some discussions from the comments, I am assuming that there are some changes, possibly from the anime and the manga adaptation. I'm very thankful people have not spoiled as much as they could have, because I think that people could have been outright, but I think I'm very appreciative that the community on my channel have been very nice about not spoiling, but I just get those vibes. There's just been little comments that have kind of skirted around the edge of, oh, well, things are maybe different, so I don't know. But there's not been like outright any crazy comments with the anime that have talked about it, so that made me all the more wanting to get into this final volume. So yes. So after this, I am going to take some time to work on the recap. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all right now, it will probably not be out next week. Probably not. The recap is going to be massive. It is a big undertaking. I have it planned out in parts. It is probably going to take multiple days to record successfully, because long gone are the days where Romania Black can spend an entire weekend recording one recap. I'm watching too many shows to do that now, and I need sleep. So I've got it planned out. I've got ideas. I'm super excited to get to those ideas, and I have things that I want to do that I've kind of wanted to check off, so that's fun. But it will likely not be out next week. It will probably, my goal is to have it out before the end of the year. My goal is to have it out either around Christmas time or right after Christmas. That is the goal, before New Year's, things like that. And I would love to do a live stream with y'all. It's not going to be like an all-day live stream. Girl, I don't got time. But I would like to do like an hour or two talking about Attack on Titan for sure. I just need to figure out when exactly to do that. So I need to get the recap done before that can even start. So I'm just going to say that maybe next week, there may or may not be the recap out next week. Don't plan on it. It'll probably just be Monster. And then hopefully by the time that it's New Year's, we'll have the recap out and finish out the year talking about Attack on Titan in full. So that's the plan anyway. So please don't ask me when, don't ask me why. Just let me do my thing and we'll go from there. But I want to give it as much time and dedication as I can. Y'all know how much I like to talk, especially about this series. So yeah. There we go. But I'm really excited. I want to dive into this. I want to give, since we're at the end of the manga, it's been an insane journey reading the manga. I'm so glad that I did. I'll talk more about the manga in the recap, so I'm not going to give a big old spiel about it now. But I do want to go ahead and thank Patreon. Thank you all so much, because of you guys supporting me each month, I'm able to purchase the manga, to review with you all, to talk about, and that means the world to me, because I want to officially, I know I could have gone on some random pirated website and read the manga and fan translations, but I think Isayama they deserve all the compensation that they can get, so I wanted to support the official release, and you guys all helped me to do that. So A special thanks to Patreon and a special thanks to the philanthropy tier. I've got some new people, so I got to look over at my list, but y'all are amazing. So big shout out to Alex Cornejo, to Anime Annie, to Ashley Gots No Bitches, to Anna, to Be Happy, to Dana, to Destiny Marie, to Edgar, to Eric, to Kiri, to Matthew Palfinier, to Nameless Monster, to Shimoyama, to Sunspots, to Trails, to Translucent Men, to Tyrone, to Zachiel, to Lyndon, to Jimmy Lujan, as well as Aku Q. Thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate it. All of my love. So I spent nearly 5 hours talking about the special that this volume is based off of. I don't plan on talking for 5 hours about this manga. But I am excited because I want to see what it looks like. So we're not going to waste any more time. We are going to dive right in and see what we get out of this final volume of Attack on Titan. It feels so weird. It's been like a year-long journey to get here. So we're going to start this here in 3, 2, 1. I say it's been a year-long journey. It's been 34 weeks. It was a week back in fall of 2022, and then it's been 33 weeks this year. So, but that's nearly a year. Crazy, right? Of course, it's funny. I bought these 2 manga before I watched the final installment. As soon as I finished the first installment, part 1, I went ahead and bought volumes 33 and 34 so they would be ready for me when I could get to reviewing them. And I saw this cover and was like, that seems so plain. But now that you know the full context of the manga, you're like, oh no, this is the whole moral of the story. It's finding the simple pleasures in life. It's these little freedoms, these little moments. And if you notice, in the background of the tree and the city, there you can't see the walls. The walls are not present. So it's like this sort of paradise where there are no walls. How about that? Haha! So let's dive in, shall we? Oh man, volume 34, the battle of heaven and earth. Wow. Dedicate your heart. Ooh, Titans. A long dream and towards the tree on that hill. This is a extended volume. Usually the volumes are like 183 pages, but this one's like 250. So I was very, very excited. We have this extra chapter that's like the epilogue chapter. We have 5 instead of 4 chapters, so that's really exciting. But yeah, I see why the Battle of Heaven and Earth and the Long Dream and Towards the Tree on the Hill, they didn't, I don't think the other 2 titles are included in that, but no character pages. If you don't know the characters by the final volume, then you're shit out of luck. Oh, the pigs. They look very Spirited Away in how they're drawn. And Ymir, looking at them. Again, I don't know why I didn't talk about this in my 5 hours of discussion, but it's literally the pigs are inside a wall. They are literally encased in a prison, which is the cage, and she leaves it open. Oh my God. Now, we don't see her necessarily. Her smile is a lot more obvious in the anime, unless we see it come out later, but she opened up the gate and released the pigs. Or so the anime leads us to believe that. Now here in the manga, we've not seen whether or not she releases the pigs or not, unless they're going to show us later. But they were inside a prison. She just wanted freedom for them, damn it. Free range pigs. Why is this such a weird concept? Oh my gosh. He's already a husk. And then Armin, we need to prepare for the worst. And Armin's like, I know that. Yep. And he's like, we're going to blow this place apart. Yep. The attack's not going to kill Eren. It'll help us find Zeke. And then Jean's like, well, just go ahead and do it. And then Armin's like, I can't hold on to my naive hopes, Eren, I have to. And then, oh, yeah, that weird-ass Okapi. No, ew, why? Mappa. Okay, ew. Like, the deep-throating of Armin in the manga is not nearly as gross as it is in the anime. Like, the manga, it is gross, but the anime made it a lot worse. They made it a lot more graphic. I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, I don't know why the player has like the big giant spreads in little form on here, but whatever. And then here we go. Anyan! Okay, getting Anyan out of there. Did he come from parody too? I like that Annie's dad is still like, my daughter, what about her? And then we have these guys. There are people fighting a desperate battle. What do you think they're fighting for? Well, lots of things, right? Oh my God. I just love the Jaw Titans, and there's like different versions of the female Titans. Nice. And Mappa did a really good job of animating the different Titan peoples, the different Titan shifters. Okay. And that's when Peak's like, don't do that, Captain. They are the 9 Titans from throughout the ages. Yeah, there's like a weird, it's the Dingo Titan. Maybe the Dingo Titan ate your baby. Yes. And then there's like a weird, that one in the back looks like something from Princess Mononoke. Oh my gosh. I do love, I've always liked the Warhammer Titan that has the helmet on that has the slits through it. That one's really good. And then the Thing Armored Titan looks like something from Fantastic Four. Like, is that a reference to that, Isayama? Love it. Okay. Very intriguing. And Connie's like, how are we supposed to beat that? And I like that Peak's like, well, I don't really care for Eren, so I'll go. I'm not going to make you attack your friend. I think that speaks a lot for Peak's character, that she didn't want to make them attack their friend, and so she volunteered to go. I like that. That's great. Ah, look at that. No! The Warhammer with the Triton. Oh, dang it. And I'm pretty sure that's Lara Tiber, which is irony of all ironies, since Peak went to save her before. And then Galliard and Marcel. All the Jaw Titans do look a bit similar, don't they? Okay. And then Jean rescuing Levi. I love it. I feel like we never really got a lot of Jean and Levi interactions. I mean, we did when they were in a group setting, but I don't think we really, other than Levi maybe breaking Eren and Jean up, which he did like once or twice, I don't think we really got a lot of Jean and Levi interactions. So the fact that he randomly saves Levi's life is pretty good. And how do we get to that? And then I feel like when Armin is like saying I was a fool, I feel like it's from Moulin Rouge. I was a fool to believe. And then The Show Must Go On starts playing. That would have been a great soundtrack choice if you had the rights. The Founder Ymir. If Eren is only moving forward like he said he would, then this is the resistance of Ymir's will. I like that Armin figures that out, being like, Eren would not waste his time making all of these, nor would he know what they look like, so he couldn't do it. The Founder wants to massacre humanity as well. Look at how nice Armin's hair's drawn there. Armin's hair has some volume and bounce to it. What is this? And then Bertolt. Is this where it ends for us? I love the callback of Bertolt with the little tear streaming down like it was in the skeleton. That's so good. Yeah, and then Bertolt showing up. And Bertolt crying because he doesn't want to hurt his friends. Ymir, you're making him hurt his friends. Why would he like that? And of course he grabs Reiner. Yeah. And I like that Jean, everybody's getting shipping all over the place. Jean and Reiner, Armin and Eren, all sorts of shipping. And then, yeah, Reiner manages to make it out of the body, hanging by a thread. Connie's hanging by a thread. And then, yeah, Ymir, like a freckled Ymir going towards them until Mikasa slashes him. Oh, again, Mappa did a really good job of animating this scene too. Like the expressions on Reiner and Jean's faces, they were done really well. I liked them a lot. And then there's that creepy snake beast titan. Oh, I love Mikasa. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and then damn it, Levi got his leg stuck. And Connie grabs him. They're all surrounded. This feels so like, it feels so shonen. It's just like, what do we do? There's no time to talk. There's no time for like words. It's just, this is all dire. And I feel like, the anime did a good job of animating it. Wow. I love that. Man, again, Mappa did a really good job with this because Mikasa, like, she's saying her speech, I'm strong, come at me all at once. And they're like, just get out of the way! She doesn't even, I like that Mappa gave her the moment to look cool. The word bubbles kind of hide it there, so she doesn't get that opportunity. right? And I also like that it's kind of confusing because you think that maybe the wings are from possibly one of the Beast Titans, but then it's Falco, right? Someone pointed out in the comments that the Bring It On, the I'm Strong comment is what Mikasa was saying during Trost, which is a nice callback to that. There's apparently a lot of callbacks to the original battles in this, which is fun. And then, yep, get all aboard the Airbus Falco. I love it. He really does, though, so I had to come. I love they're like, Annie! And she's like, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I showed up and I didn't run away. No. Love it. And then, of course, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's a Titan. And there's people riding on it. Yep. I love Reiner getting mad at Annie, being like, oh, I told you to watch the kids. And she's like, had to do it. And then we need to I like that Gabby is the one that says we need to repay her kindness. And Reiner's just like, son of a bitch. Falco, do you remember your promise to me? And Falco's like, I'm saving y'all's asses. Of course I do. Yep. And he's like, I will. Which it's so sad because he's not even able to do that. It literally comes down to Mikasa saving them all from everything, literally. And then Annie's like, your childhood friends just love getting kidnapped, don't they? Well, you know. Okay. What about Peak? She's by the skull. And Levi's like, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to form a 2-team resistance and go after it. Oh, man. Jean gets me here because Connie and Levi are like, Levi's like, I don't know what to do at this point. What do we do about Eren? What can we do? I'm going to talk about Levi in the recap, and I did not anticipate him being so quiet about Eren in this final battle. I did not expect that at all. Nope. I had all these grandiose plans of how Levi and Eren were going to confront one another. No! Doesn't happen at all. And so I want to talk about it in the recap, but it's so interesting that Connie, who is also really mad at Eren throughout most of this, is suddenly like, well, is there nothing else we can do, right? And then for Jean to be the one, Jean's like, Mikasa, we have to kill him. And that face she makes, where she's like, that's the last thing Mikasa wants to do is kill him. And for Jean to have to say it, because Jean knows it's going to break her heart. And John likes Mikasa, and so he's like, it's like the worst thing he can say to her. And then Annie tries to like remedy the situation, being like, oh, just focus on anything else. It's fine. Don't think about it right now. Gabby's like, look, I already shot him once. What else do you want me to do? And it looked, okay, something jumped out of Eren's spine. It looked like a shining centipede or something. And it connected to Eren's head. Yeah, I love that Annie's like, ooh, gross. Yes, very gross. And she's like, if that's the founding Titan, that's the true form of the power of the Titans. We will see it again if we decapitate him. I love that. I love that Gabby's the one that figures it out. Gabby's like, hey, that weird worm thing is like attached to Eren. Ew. Don't we want to do something about it? Yeah. Ah, gross. So yeah, so we have this whole scene. This is probably my least favorite part of the special because it's just like more of the same of what we've been dealing with the last 33 volumes. Mm-hmm. And the one guy, Secretary Mueller, he's the one that fires up into the air, right? Of course. And I'm like, why? I love Jean's like, why are they still at each other's throats? Isn't this, there more pressing matters? I love the Beast Titan form of Falco. It's beautiful. It's so cool. Like the muscles and everything. I love it. It's great. And then I know you can save Armin. Oh, I love Reiner telling Mikasa that. That's so good. Like, make it out alive. Okay. And then, yeah, this part was so fun. I loved, like, just the action of it. And then Peak, it makes me wish I could hop around with that gear. Yeah. I love her just like someone said that Peak running down the Trident was a lot like Chihiro in Spirited Away, which yes, is exactly like that. She's like just has running so fast. She's like, I wish I had 4 legs right about now. Oh my God. And then Jean. My Jean and Peak shipping was pretty high at this point, where he was like trying to yell for Peak, worried about her. And Peak's like, look, I can keep going. What is this one? This jaw titan with like it's not a mullet, but what is that? That's so crazy. It looks like something out of the Eurythmics. Man. Oh, and they're all jaw titans. That's so crazy. The cart titans endurance. We don't see a lot of cart titans on the Titan at this point. Pretty much because they're not, you would think they're not an attacking Titan, but Peak proves them wrong, right? Somebody was asking if the Okapi was supposed to be a Beast Titan, if it was supposed to be a Cart Titan, if it was supposed to be a Jaw Titan. I thought it was a Beast Titan. I thought it was one of the Beast Titans because it's an animal. And I feel like the fact that it's an Okapi, it's a literal animal, makes it more of a Beast Titan than anything else. But could be more than one, right? And then, yeah, just the scale of this, it's crazy. All of the skeletons, all the tendrils, everything. And then Mika says, like, I'm telling you, it's an Okapi. I don't know what that is. I feel like the I don't know what an Okapi line is an amazing callback to Connie and them and the monkey, not knowing what a monkey is. It's just a callback to how, these guys they were pretty simple. They did not know what all these different animals are. Oh my gosh. I love Annie's like at the forefront being, let's get Armin back. And Annie's going after it. Yes. Yes, girl. Get your man. All right. And then Gabby's like, where is Zeke? And his leg being all chomped up. Could it be that we finished our mission way back then? When we got those brats to the sea? What did the part we had to play in there? And then we said, when you all dedicated your hearts, was it to trample on the hearts of others? No. The dream you had, a world without titans, that was the idealistic world, and it had to be if it was going to be worth what you dedicated. Oh, Levi with his little hand up against Falco. He's like, Erwin, I didn't choose you, and I have no regrets about that. He looks so small there. Like, Levi looks so small and delicate right there. Oh. I entrusted the future to the kid who had the same look in his eyes as all of you. Love it. And then, Mika said, just barreling through. Stop right there, Okapi. What? Oh, my God. And then, that looks like an armored titan blocking it. It's headed for Bertolt. It's so creepy that it's not even the full Bertolt. It's just like half its body being marionetted there and puppeteered. Oh, creepy. This scene. Why won't your body move? Everyone's going to die. Oh, and juxtaposed with the different battles that are going on and saying all their names. You piece of trash, you coward, you're useless. I've always hated you. You've done nothing but betray me and the life I was given. The expectations and responsibilities, you keep letting everyone down. I hate this for Armin because it's like Armin's always, even when he seems like, up until season 4, Armin always seemed like he was this optimistic person that always had a plan. And even in season 4, when you found out that he was sad or upset or stressed, it seemed like he was always kind of like Eren pushing forward with this optimistic plan. But in these pages, you find out, no, Armin is just as subject to being pessimistic and having inferiority complex, imposter syndrome as anyone else. And he's always hated how his body can't live up to what he wants. Oh. And then he's like, the paths, this is real. It's not a dream. Okay. And then he's like, there's something I can do. Think. I love that Armin's like, don't give up. Think, do something. And then there's Zeke making sandcastles. Yes. I love Armin's do I do with you? I love Armin's little badger face where he's like, it's Zeke. We've been looking for him. But I like that Armin in this moment, I don't know if I talked about it in the discussion or not, but Armin in this moment, Zeke has his back to him. If Armin really wanted to, he could grab him, he could put him in a chokehold, he could try to put him in submission, he could hurt him, he could do anything. And what does he do? He sits down beside him and talks. That's what he did. And that's the moral of the story, right? Because Zeke is in such a vulnerable position, and Armin has every reason to hate him. And he sits down and says, hello, Mr. Zeke. Oh, that's just, damn. Okay, so we get the idea of long ago. There's the origin of life, the little thing, the founder itself. It was able to multiply. It took new forms in order to multiply and adapted to any kind of environment and culminated to us today. That's why they say the purpose of life is to multiply. And so says the extinction of the species counters the goal of multiplying, and that's why we face the punishment of fear, and why that child so desperately sought to avoid such pain. Greater power, greater size. She gave birth to an undying body, and she escaped to a world that was free of death. Oh, wow. So it shows the founder there within her, and out of her comes like another founder, it splits into and multiplies. Oh, wow. Ew. It's like, did she give birth to the Titan there? That's so creepy. Oh, gross. Nope. And this is the world free of death. But then what's the goal? And Zeke's like, I can't quite figure it out. Why for 2,000 years did she remain obedient to him? What was the reason? Did she feel attached to the world she left behind? Nope. Eren can understand when I couldn't. And that's why Ymir chose him. And I like that Armin's like, I'm not giving up. And Zeke's like, well, why not? He's like, what's the reason? He's like, is multiplying and continuing the species that important to you? Because Zeke only wants death. Zeke doesn't want anything. And then, of course, Zeke's like, well, you know, dying may be a form of freedom or some form of relief. The end of a lifetime being manipulated without knowing if it means anything at all. That sounds like freedom. And then we see them with the leaf. Oh, it felt good just to run. And a random thought, this was the reason I was born. The three of us, so we could race and run this race on this day. And there's the walls in there. On the cover, there aren't any walls, but they're there. And he's like, I thought the same thing later, reading a book on a rainy day. And when I gave the squirrel some nuts and it ate them. Oh, there's Sasha. And we walked around the market. It came to me again. Oh, wow. And we see it from Zeke's perspective that it's the ball, but from Armin's, it's the leaf. Wow. He's like, even if there's no need for something like this to multiply, it's still precious. Yep. It's the theme of the story, one of the themes. It doesn't mean a thing, but I would have been happy doing this forever. Ah, love it. Love it. And then all of them there. Ah, good. So yeah, oh my God, the dang Titan with the scythe. Poor Reiner. Reiner just gets the shaft so much in this series. Isayama's favorite my ass. Like, look at him. He's got all these staffs from all these different Titans just through him, and then he's about to get his head chopped off. Come on now. Oh my God. And then that damn stupid Okapi. Oh, and Bertolt. Like, Bertolt, you wouldn't attack your bae, would you? Oh my God. But then, yeah, Porco. No, that's when he saves them. Yes. And Mika says, like, I don't know, but I'm going to get that damn Okapi. Yeah, go Gabby. And Levi's like, damn it, she's a good shot. Oh my god! What? That's so grisly! Oh god, the Okapi! I feel bad for it now. Shit. Ooh, that is Roughsville. Damn, Isayama. It's been a while since we've had some gore in this manga. We've gotta have it here now. And then Annie. Oh. What a surreal moment to have Grisha, and you can see Cassavo as the ram in the background, and Kruger's doing his like trademark wrestling move, like seeing them all back there. How weird. There's Zeke. Oh my god. You missed me, didn't you? Now, his butt was not present in the manga panel a second ago. If we don't see his ass in the next page, I'm going to be like, that was Mappa fan service. Ah, look at Levi's face. He's like, oh my god. Just want to point out, if we see, like, full frontal Zeke, no wonder Levi was like, get him out of here. Oh my god. She wants something from us. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then him talking to Cassavo and Grisha. Okay, look! You don't really get to see his butt at all! That was a Mappa decision! And it's not even full frontal. What? What a lovely day. Oh my god! Ah! And then Levi's like, bye. The rumbling stopped. Oh. You suicidal blockhead. And John with tears in his eyes, he's like, I don't want to do this. Damn. And then there's that stupid founder. Gross. And then, yeah, them trying to hurry up. Oh my god. And then Reiner. The armor titan should protect him from the explosion. I just love that. I love that Reiner's like, I've been blown up like 6 times already in this series. We're fine. We'll be fine. Bertolt's landed on me like how many times? We're going to be fine. It'll be great. This shot, the shot of Armin, this thing is so freaking badass. I love this shot. It's Bertolt. It's like a damn Renaissance painting or a sculpture. It's Bertolt, and then there's Kruger and Grisha and Cassava on either end and Armin in the middle. What? Like the symbolism? Are you kidding me? Goodbye, Eren. But y'all know he ain't going to die from that. Oh, that's a great shot. A long dream. And then they're pulling the people up and saving the baby. Oh. Okay. And then Mika's is having her headaches again, which we find out it's actually the founder Ymir influencing them, right? It can't be our last. That can't be. I love that Mika's is like, the last time I see him can't be him saying that he hates me. That can't be it. Like that eye and everything, that's a lie. I love that. I love the idea that Mika's is like, the last time I've seen Eren was him telling me that he hated me. And she's like, that can't be it. I'm not going to be satisfied with that. But look at the faces. Look at Gabby and her parents, their faces. Oh, there are little lights in their eyes. And Colt, Annie, and Peek and their families. Ugh. We stopped the rumbling. Did we do the right thing? Yes, you did. Yep. Where's the centipede and the others? And there's Reiner and Armin. It's so creepy. Yes, ew. I love that Sean says, well, figures in this too. Yep. Didn't think that'd be enough to kill him. And then it's all beefed up, bulky Eren. Someone was saying that in the episodic episodes, there was like a title card explaining that the body was matching the head or some nonsense like that. I'm like, it's a shonen explanation. It's fine. It's just kind of funny that that's never happened at all in the entire series. All right, don't let the shining thing come in contact with Eren. She's like, why did it turn out like this? Ugh, Mikasa. Girl, right? Thinking the same. And that's when they notice the smoke. Yeah. That's not the smell of a dead Titan. And then shit. Yep. Ackermans and anyone with the power of the Titans won't be affected. And then Levi's like, you gotta go with us. Now's not the time. Damn it! It happened so fast, right? It happened so damn fast. And then there's Annie down there. Oh my God. Oh, was it? I wondered if it was Falco screaming that, like him crying and screaming that activated it. Was it? Was that really what happened? Was it Falco screaming that activated it? It's like, Falco, if you just shut up, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Sons of bitches. Ugh. I hate it. Hate it so much. Yep. And then Anyan's like, why? I'm glad Anyan's okay. But yeah, so Annie didn't, oh my God, yeah, Annie, she had to transform in that moment because she didn't get to see her dad. Oh my God. And there's that stupid damn worm. Ugh. Are you out of your mind? You love making life hell, don't you, Eren? And it's like, this is the battle to the death that they were leading up towards. Oh my God. This feels so shonen. It feels like the third act of a Marvel movie. It's so weird. It's so weird. And I hate seeing Connie and Jean and Gabby and all of them as Titans, which Connie and Jean were foreshadowed way back in Volume 1 in that Sasha dinner special as becoming Titans. So, are we surprised? What do we have to do for our efforts to finally pay off? Ugh. And she's like, I can't take any more of this. I want to go home. Oh my gosh. And then Eren looks so weird with short hair. He looks so weird with short hair. Oh, it's so bizarre. He's like, I caught a big fish. She's like, oh, I wasn't sure I belonged here. Oh. It's so weird to see Eren looking like this. It feels bizarre. It doesn't feel right. Right? Yep. Running away was the only way to survive. I couldn't send a story to hell and continue the endless slaughter. And I couldn't destroy all of humanity outside the walls. So why not choose to live the 4 years I have left here where nobody else is around, just the two of us? Wasn't it you who asked me that? And it's so weird because it's like, on the one hand, part of you would be like, well, yeah, this was a possible solution, but it wasn't going to solve the problem. It was, again, just running away from the problem. It's like euthanasia. It's like the genocide. It was just running away, but it wasn't going to solve anything. Ugh. Throw this scarf away when I'm dead and have a long life and forget about me and be free. Forget about me. And she's like, nope, not gonna do that. She's like, I can't. I love that she like had it in her shirt the whole time. I wondered where she had it from, because in the anime she just has it and then pulls it back. She's like, no, I'm not gonna forget you, you moron. She's like, everyone cover me. And I love Armin in that moment is like, okay. He's like, all right, she's gonna go do it. Oh my God, what a shot. Oh my God, what a shot. Armin's got part of his head missing. Oh my gosh, that bottom panel with him. Oh. And there's the little Spinity and Eren. Like, it looks like a window. It looks like the window to his house is what the teeth missing looks like. Oh. And him just looking at her. And him seeing her smile. See you later, Eren. Oh my god, it's so grisly and gory! But would we expect anything less from Attack on Titan? Would we? Would we? Oh, and so we're already on the final episode. Holy shit, this is it. Wow. Okay. Okay. And then we get to the scene with Armin and Eren. Okay. Oh. Oh, we're doing this differently. Okay. Yep. You want us to be like the Tiber family. Yeah. Okay. It's going to kill 80% of humanity. Did you have to go this far? So he told him there that it was 80%. Oh my gosh. So then what? And then they see the burning water. I really liked the way that Mappa animated the way that Eren looks over at Armin. That part was done really, really well. Yeah. Okay. He'd burned her hometown, killed her parents, and pulled out her tongue. But she still obeyed him. She loved King Fritz. That's what's bound her for 2,000 years. This damn unrequited love, I tell you. And then it shows them getting older. I love that you see them getting older as they keep walking. She sought someone who'd release her from the agony of her love. And that person was Mikasa. I like that it's like just, again, Mision was a master of just putting in that, wait, what? Where Armin's like, huh, did you just say Mikasa? He's like, only Ymir knows. Only Ymir knows. Mm-hmm. He's like, even I still don't know what Mikasa will do. Uh-huh, and he sees that's from Scream, yeah. But I know the results. All of it has been to arrive to that result. And that's why I'm going forward. Okay. There's no past or future. It all exists as once. He's like, my head's so messed up. Yep. He's like, who made her go that way? It was him. Yeah, Eren just controlling everything like that. Oof. And so Armin's like, let's go this way. And then we're back on the beach. Do you think she can forget about you and live happily ever after? Well, who knows? Yeah, there we go. What do you mean, who knows? I'm so glad Armin's saying this to Eren right now. I love it. I've probably watched this scene a lot. Oh. No. I don't want that. I don't want her finding another man. I want her to think about me and no one else for the rest of her life. Oh my god. And Armin's like, the fudge? Are you serious? Really? Really? That's really pathetic. I don't want to die. Yeah. Yep. Even if I didn't know that you'd stop me in the end, I'd still want to flatten this world. And Armin's like, why? I wanted to do... I had to. Wow. Oh no, and he goes reach for the cell. I like the anime, how it edited this a little bit better, I think. Yeah. You became a mass murderer for our sake. What? Where's Eren saying he's an idiot? Where's that? What? He doesn't say he's an idiot? What? What? Oh no! Isayama, I like the anime better when he says he's a moron. Because he is. Oh no! I liked it better in the anime. Oh no. Did I miss something? What? I don't like the fact he's like, oh, you became a mass murderer for us. Like, that gives so much blame off of Eren's shoulders. What? What about the hell speech? What about we're gonna meet in hell? What? We'll be together forever in hell. What about that speech? What? No. Oh. Oh. Gabby's hair looks amazing there, by the way. Looks great. What about the we're gonna meet in hell speech? What? Oh. I like the anime better. I do. Huh. Unless they go back to it. Oh, wow. I do like Levi doing the dedicate your heart and doing that in that moment. That panel's really, really good. As they all fade away, you can see the wings of freedom there. Oh, and so Sasha was on there. It's still a little cheesy. I'm like, With Levi, the motif makes sense. Oh, and then, oh! Falco and Gabby, yes! Oh. Oh. She leaves behind the odium gear, huh? I can't believe we didn't get the go to hell. Like, I think the anime handled it so much better. Damn. Damn. Okay, and then yeah, that's when they all show up and Armin's like, I'm the man who killed Eren Yeager. Yep, you were always the one looking inside my head. Your love was a long nightmare. I can't return the life that was stolen from you. Even so, the lives you gave birth to are why I'm here, alive here today. So, yeah, we'll talk about Ymir and the whole love business and all that, and the idea that Ymir had to see that, you know, if you love someone, you should let them go. Or if you love someone, you shouldn't be afraid to kill them if they're homicidal, if they're a homicidal and genocidal monster. Ah! Okay. So 3 years have passed. Okay, and then there's little Historia's child and Farmhand Coon, who we barely can see the face on. How dare you, Isayama? How dare you, Isayama? Yep. We have the refugees. We have the militarized nation. The nation of Eldia has formed a so-called army controlled by the Jaegerists. Yep. Fearful of retaliation from what is left of humanity on the other side of the sea. Yep. If we win, we live. If we die, we lose. I like Hitch yawning there. I guess that is Rico in the corner. Look at that. If we don't fight, we can't win. And there's the one guy that's there. Tatakai. I like that the Browse family's walking by in the background like, the fudge. The fight will not end until either Eldia or the world disappears. That's what Eren said, and perhaps he was right after all. But even so, he chose to leave this world in our hands, and we are alive now. But it's like, I liked that the anime was like, no, all of this is kind of the result of our choices. So we could turn things around, you know, maybe in a world without Titans. And then, yeah, Jean getting his hair together. Yep. And them all getting there. It's like any conflict will never vanish. When they see us together like this, they'll have to want to hear. Okay, so Historia's first move was protect John's relatives and my mom. I know she'll defend us too. Okay. Interesting. About our story. Oh, there's Anyan. Oh! Oh, there's Gabby with Falco. And they're there with Levi. Look at that. Aw. That's nice. I like that. But I like them with the tree, too. And not just sitting beside Levi there. Let's tell them everything. And the bird. And then Mikasa there with Eren. That's so sad. She says, I miss you so much. Aww, little bird. Are we supposed to believe that the bird is Eren? Are we supposed to believe that Eren's soul is in the bird now? Is that it? Oh. Was that page just kind of like cut off there? Are we also supposed to believe that that's Jean? Is that Jean with her? Did he end up with her? I think he did. Yep. And then we see them, more kids there, and then see the places getting built. And then, yeah, the city getting built, and then the shells and everything, and then the city's flattened. And then that creepy tree just got huge again. And there was a kid with his little stick in his dog. Out there at the tree again. I don't know how I feel about the cycle as it stands, because it just shows history repeating itself. We're not. It is a very bittersweet, somber ending, because it's saying that there's, nothing changed. There was still conflict. Parody still got wiped out. It didn't matter. But I guess it doesn't. I guess that's the point, is that life still went on. There's still people. There's dogs. There's people there. I don't know how I feel about the suggestion that, is the kid going to go into the tree and is Eren going to be there instead of Ymir? I mean, there's that. Like, what do we do with that? We'll talk about it in the recap, I guess. The high school casts. Oh man, the end credits. How'd you like the last episode? I thought it was good. It was a really long story, but all that foreshadowing really paid off. The characters got a proper send off too. Oh, it makes sense. You don't read the fan sites. I'm sorry, sympathizer to the dark, but your voice is too quiet for me to hear. There were too many loose ends, and I'd predicted the ending to this series over 10 years ago. Oh, sorry to say, that's exactly what I thought it'd be. Didn't you want them to subvert your expectations, but in a good way? Oh, come on. Maybe they're intentionally leaving things open-ended so we can bring our own interpretation to it. Or maybe it was just meant to be the end. Aren't there times when it's easier to relate to people with flaws, every once in a while at least? How does that do anything to address all the questions and gripes I have? I've been waiting for this day for so long, for 10 years now. Eren, what do you think? It wasn't that awful, was it? I liked going to the movies with you two, so I think if they ever make a sequel, we should see that together too. What a safe answer, right? I still can't believe it. Titans really existed 100 years ago. Well, there's no telling how much of that was based on an actual story. It'd be cool if those 3 childhood friends really existed. Yeah, I agree. Oh man! Oh, is that really the end? Is that really the end? I feel like it wasn't that different from the ending. I feel like it wasn't that different. Maybe it was. Man! So, to be honest with y'all, I like the anime ending better. I can't believe that they cut out the part with Armin and we'll meet together in hell, and Eren being an idiot. I can't believe that was cut out. That wasn't in the manga originally. What? And Eren saying he was an idiot. The way that the manga ends, it absolves Eren of a lot more sins than the anime does. And I was like, oh no. I would say this is a rare occasion when I like the adaptation a little bit better than the original. And I don't know if Isayama had any hand in that or not. I know there's been an interview that has been posted post the series finishing, so I'm going to ask Discord. I'm going to get on Discord and ask if there's any extra stuff that you all want me to look at for the recap. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it probably won't help you to recommend, because by the time you guys have recommended, I probably will already be working on the recap. But if you are on Patreon, then I will definitely be asking in the Discord, and you can comment in the comments things that you want me to look at for the recap. Now, I can't look at everything, right? I don't want to look at every interview, every piece of media. We'll be here all day. But if there's some post-series ending, if there's stuff from when the series ended that Isayama specifically did, or if there was like a secret chapter or bonus pages that I missed from this official English copy, then let me know that. I'll be asking in the Discord. But I have to say, I think the anime might have done it better in my opinion. I think so. But I would love to know what you all think down below. If you agree with me or if you think the manga version's better. I'm curious to hear your thoughts down below, but we've got a lot of stuff left to go we've got a lot of stuff left to go to get prepped for the recap, so I'm really, really excited about that. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back very soon with a whole heap and helping of Attack on Titan. Bye!